right, we are here with the founders of Final Draft Brewing. We're in their house tonight. We're so thankful for you guys sponsoring this event. This place is beautiful. I am sadly gluten intolerant. Do you guys have gluten-free beer?
Not
No.
currently.
Okay. I'm sure their beer is fantastic, though, so you should get one. But we're here. You guys are talking about the future of restoration. That's something that you guys have a heart for. It's gorgeous in here. I love what you've done. Tell us a little bit about your business here.
Well, we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary, so we're very excited to get past year one. And it was a kind of a long road, but we've had a very great success with the brew pub so far. Great response and building a culture and a family in here of local people and business owners. So again, we're really excited to also give back to the community and involve community leaders, other businesses, promote small business here. And I think that's what we're about, going to talk to.
So obviously
today.
you're doing that right now. You have business leaders and government leaders and culture leaders all coming here
Absolutely.
to mash minds and come up with epic things. Bart, you're going to...
Yeah, well, talking about restoration, I mean, this building was built in 1920, and it's been a lot of different things over the years. One of the things it was in the past was a brew pub, and whatever happened to it really doesn't matter at this point. But we saw the vision, and we came in, and I saw it, 3 years ago? Yeah. That I came in and saw it, and I was like, this is the perfect building. If we can get this, this would be awesome. And about a year after that, I met Adam, and we were able to make it into basically very close, maybe better than what I had envisioned it being from the beginning. It was really, really cool.
Nice, nice. So you guys mentioned, you say the term brew pub. I would imagine you're brewing where you're pubbing. Is that the idea?
That is the idea. Actually, that's the central core of the whole concept of this place is we have the brewery. Literally everywhere that we brew is in the center of our dining room. So you can see the whole brewing area. Everything that we're doing is done right there, and you can see it from anywhere in the restaurant.
Awesome. I would imagine that puts maybe a little bit of pressure, maybe even some transparency into the process.
Yes, yeah.
Well, for him it does. 'Cause he does most of the brewing.
The master brewer.
Yeah, he stays in the back most of the time. So.
Okay.
We met as home brewers, and Bart was commercially brewing for another brew pub out in Palisadro that is sadly no more. But we had to figure out who was going to do what responsibility, and so Bart has to shoulder, when things go wrong, having everybody at the bar look at him. But fortunately, things don't go wrong that often, so we're pretty fortunate.
So people
to
have
such
a
great
beer,
brewer.
and you're like looking for the face, like the.
Usually you can tell.
But
It doesn't happen very often, so that's good.
So you're like a beer. You guys are like beer artists, right? And so talk about that process of like creating something. I mean, this is like kind of your living room. You're making something, and then you're giving something to complete strangers to like judge you. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I would say it's that would be tough if I thought about it that way. But,
Okay, sorry. Don't think about it that
that's
way.
okay. I think about it more like I'm inviting them into my living room.
Yeah,
and we are making a product that we love, and so we invite you in, and we're hoping that you love it as well. And so far, it's been really well received. So that's kind of the way we do. We brew what we like to drink, and that's basically what we do. And so far, it's been really well received. So we're really thankful for the reception we've gotten here in Reading, and hopeful that for the future that as we expand, that it'll be well received as well.
That's awesome. You guys are clearly creating a very warm, living room environment. Where this event here is about the future of Shasta, and maybe you guys can talk a little bit about that. I don't know, cultural development, the community development, as that pertains to how you see transformation in this region.
So I think, the conversation is often had in comparing Reading to Bend, and I always like to talk about that.
So a lot of beer in Bend.
A lot of beer, a lot of culture, and the median income has risen dramatically there in the Bend area in the last 10 years, primarily due to the fact of not just brew pubs, even though I think there are about 25 breweries in the small
There's one per
geographic area.
person there.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And bringing that to Reading, obviously we have friends that have paved the way before us in Wildcard, Woody's, Fall River. And I think that just developing that culture and then wrapping other types of restaurants like food, other just food restaurants, not brew pubs, is really important. We've got some new places opening up downtown that we're really excited about. Fratelli's Pizza just opened up. Wilda's is opening up across the street. We have the Brasserie, which is a kind of
These
a French
are all
theme.
friends of your guys.
People that we know in the community that we're hopefully encouraging them and other business owners to come and take a look at the downtown area and see that it's on the rise, that it's resurging, because a lot of people see all of the hotels on Hilltop and all of the great places to go there. Well, that's on the other side of town. It's on the other side of the river. So we want to bring that culture and that liveliness and excitement back to the downtown area. And I'm super excited to see the 4-star hotel, the Sheraton Sundial, just open up last week. And I went there on opening night. Mosaic Restaurant, just fantastic fine dining restaurant. So we've got some really cool things happening generally in the downtown area that are really exciting for other business owners to look at and make the decision that this is the place where they want to plant their flag and help us grow that culture to hopefully to the Bend level in our own way. Not be a copy of Bend, but be true Reading, and the resurgence of young and old that are making this a destination for people driving through that I-5 corridor to come and stay with us.
That's exciting. So what's the 10-year projection? Where do you see Shasta? Where would you cast a vision? Where would you like to see this region going in the next 10 years? I mean, you kind of spoke into that a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm going to touch on the end part of what he said. We got an I-5 corridor going through, and there's people that are driving by Reading all the time. There's two ways. I mean, I was born and raised here, so I've heard two main things people talk about Reading. It's the place to stop and eat and go to the bathroom on your way to go somewhere else. Or it's the place that you come and mountain bike and hike, but there's nothing else.
Well, there's a lake.
Well, yeah, right. All the outdoor activities are really...
Wakeboard.
There's some fantastic stuff around here, but I think maybe what's sort of been lacking until recent years is that that downtown area. I haven't been to Bend, so I can't speak to Bend, but I have been to Ashland, and the downtown area in Ashland is so cool. Like, people go there to walk around the downtown area and visit all the cool shops and the really neat stuff that's happening downtown. Is beautiful. And so that's my vision for, downtown Reading, is we create that downtown area where people want to come here for that, not just for mountain biking or for a place to stop and go to the bathroom, but there's cool stuff here. There's breweries, and it's happening, that kind of thing.
Awesome. All right, so we've got a comparison to Bend, comparison to Ashland. So you're saying that there's a potential that we could be seeing Shakespearean theater on this stage?
Absolutely not.
Yes. No,
That sounds
not.
cool. Well, maybe not
That
on
was
this stage.
misleading.
somewhere just no.
Maybe across the street, yeah.
Yeah, but that would be really cool to have. I mean, we've got theater here, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we just need to we all need to talk about what our neighbors are doing. We're all downtown. We all need, we've got the what is the place called right down there? It's not the Cascade, but the Reading
Riverfront Playhouse.
Riverfront Playhouse. Thank you. Yeah,
Okay,
and they do
okay.
great stuff.
Okay.
So that's one of them that it's there, and a lot of people don't know about it. And that that's one of my hopes for this place here is like this whole event. Like, let's let everybody know what everybody else is doing downtown and get together so that everybody knows and everybody is able to support each other.
Cool. Well, thank you guys, Adam and Bart. This place, you've done a beautiful job, and just looking forward to what you guys are going to develop in the future. Cheers.
Thank you, brother.